Sue Bird is now a part of Seattle Storm ownership. Welcome back to another episode of the Seattle Sports Show where we love Seattle pro sports. I'm your host, Mikey, and today we are here to talk about Sue Bird joining the Storm ownership group Force 10 Hoops. This was announced today, April 24th, and night I'm recording this. And yeah, this is amazing. It's a great thing for the organization. You're talking about, having your Hall of Fame legendary player, one of the best players of all time, now move into your ownership group. And I think that is a great thing for women's basketball, right? We see it in men's basketball. We see men's players, the ones who are, that level of success like Sue Bird has in her game. You'll see some of them try to move into ownership. And now Sue Bird has done that. And I think that is great for the future, and it's great for the organization. It's great for women's basketball. It's great for the future of women's basketball because she truly cares about the game. I don't expect her to be, just like somebody who is like in an ownership group and they're just, like, oh, they're happy to say that they, own a part of a team. No, I expect Sue Bird will be hands-on. She will be involved, and she will be active, as we've seen her be active in the community throughout her career as a player. I'm sure, now that she's able to do this as an owner, we'll just see her being active in all new ways that she wasn't able to be active in the community before. Having more time to be active in the community, being in a different role, different position, and just, again, being that example to little girls, that this is possible for them to do. I think it's important to see that not only can you play the game, but if you are successful, you can, continue that success after your playing days, and you can be an owner of a sports team. I think though the Seattle Storm ownership group is just great for that in general. I love that it's very it's a women's group that owns the women's basketball team, and that they're so focused on that, and the importance of showing that that is something that is possible, and you can have great success, that these women can have great success doing it. All right. We'll read some quotes today from some of the team. One of Seattle Storm's co-owners, Lisa Brummel, had this to say. She said, "We are thrilled to welcome Sue into the ownership group after a storied career on the court. Her knowledge of the game and the league, her ever-expanding business acumen, and her dedication to the Storm organization make her a superb addition to the ownership group." And I agree 100% with that. And again, that's the other thing too. Her setting an example of, for the women coming up behind her in women's basketball, that you can, use this as, a business, that women in women's basketball, they can be their own business just like the men have. I mean, we're already seeing it today. Again, all the groundwork has been being laid for somebody like a Caitlin Clark today, who just got that $28 million deal with Nike, right? All these women that have come before have been laying that groundwork, and you know, I think they're just going to keep moving it forward. And somebody like a Caitlin Clark, when it's her turn to retire in 20 years, the what if she wanted to do something like get into ownership, or use her uh, brand to create a business, then it's just making it you know that much easier to do by having all these women do it before. And we're talking about one of the OGs to do it, right? Again, she's been around since 2002 in the WNBA when the Storm drafted Sue Bird. So she's been here since pretty much since the beginning of this thing. All right. What Sue Bird had to say herself was, and quote, "As a player, I poured my heart into every game for the Seattle Storm. And now, as part of the ownership group, I am thrilled to continue contributing to the growth of the game. Investing in women's sports isn't just about passion, it's smart business. It's about recognizing the immense talent, dedication, and market potential our league has always had. Force 10 Hoops and the Storm have been at the forefront of this for decades. Together, we're not just shaping the future of basketball, but also paving the way for a more equitable and inclusive society." And I love that quote from her. And I love saying that this league has always had market potential. And it has. And we've seen over the last 10 years it continued to grow and grow and grow. And, it was waiting for somebody to come along and help this thing explode. And Caitlin Clark is here. She's the one that is putting it over the top and is getting the eyes. But again, to me, I think Caitlin Clark is going to be the one that brings all these eyes in. But they're going to see all these stars in the game today, like Aja Wilson, Kelsey Plum. They're going to see Brianna Stewart, Jewel Lloyd. They're going to see all these star players that are in here, plus all the stars that are coming in: Caitlin Clark, Cameron Brink, and all these future stars that are coming, Paige Beckers, Juju Watkins. They're going to see them coming, and people aren't going to turn away. This isn't Tiger Woods golf, where Tiger Woods was the only thing interesting, and then once he was gone, golf wasn't really interesting to watch on TV anymore. People are going to tune in to women's basketball. They're going to see a lot of stars, and they're going to get attached to a lot of different players and a lot of different teams, and it's just going to continue to grow. So I'm really excited to see that, and excited that Sue Bird is going to be helping that happen right here in Seattle. But there you go. That's the news. That's a couple of quotes from the organization and Sue Bird. Let me know what you thought about this piece of news. Are you excited that Sue Bird joined the ownership group? And what do you expect her to be doing in her role? All right. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, leave those comments. Podcast listeners, subscribe, follow, leave a 5-star rating and a written review, because it all helps the show grow. And thank you so much for listening to the Seattle Sports Show, where we watch legends awaken. So take cover, because with the sea of sound, you will see us rise to reign supreme and win forever.